Hello everyone and welcome to La Reina. Today we focus on Miss Grand International as we assess Samantha Bernardo and her chances of winning the Golden Crown. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to our channel and hit that notification bell for more relevant pageant content. So without further ado, here's Samantha Bernardo as we answer the question, will she be the first Filipina Miss Grand International? In a recent surprise announcement, it was revealed that Samantha Bernardo was chosen to represent the Philippines in the upcoming Miss Grand International pageant. This announcement was a big surprise to many as fans have been expecting Aya Abisamis to join the pageant in March. Rumor has it that MGI has handpicked Samantha and insisted on a technicality on age requirement that disqualifies Aya Abisamis. Again, these are claims by some fans and are not substantiated by an official statement from MGI, although BPCI confirmed in their own announcement that Aya can no longer compete due to MGI's age limit. While our heart goes out to Aya, things appear to be promising for Samantha as MGI was even first to announce her participation in March and that she has quickly appeared in many pageant fans' radar. Now let's assess Samantha Bernardo's performance in Binibining Pilipinas and see if she's a shoo-in for the Golden Crown. Number 1. Outstanding pasarela and presentation skills. Right off the bat, it's obvious that Samantha's strongest asset is her impeccable pasarela and presentation skills. She's outstanding in her runway skills for both swimsuit and evening gown rounds, and she can flexibly show great facial expressions from sweet and playful to fierce and then regal, which is a very important element in presenting yourself successfully in a pageant. Number 2. Samantha isn't limited to a one-dimensional look. Samantha Bernardo is also flexible in that she can present herself as relatable and sweet in one photo and can also bring out sexy, fierce, and glamorous on another, depending on the brief given to her. We think this is particularly helpful because it's easy to grow tired with pageant girls who give just one-dimensional content. Number 3. Samantha is no beginner in pageantry. Another strong asset of Samantha is her pageant experience. She's no newbie to the pageant world and is way past the first-time jitters that can prove to be challenging when competing internationally. She is experienced and relatively successful in her recent bids as she has won second runner-up twice in Binibining Pilipinas. Number 4. Samantha is a stunning girl. Sam is just stunning in both photos and in motion. She has a beautiful face and a stunning physique that can rival any strong Latina of this batch. If complemented with great styling, she will surely outdo the early heavy favorites of this pageant. Lastly, this girl is determined and is hungry for that opportunity to win a crown for the Philippines. That alone should get her through the many challenges of competing internationally. Pageants are a marathon, and if you don't have the heart for it, or if you're not fully committed to it, you're bound to lose. A lot of our recent Filipina queens have exhibited this trait consistently. They are laser focused and only have one goal: to win the crown. And we can all agree that we get that same attitude from Samantha. Okay, just a side note, MGI isn't really known to put a premium on the girls' speaking abilities, so we'll skip this area. Although with proper training, we're sure Samantha can survive or even ace the Q&A round. If there's one advice that we could give Samantha and her team, that would be to prepare for polarizing political questions that might be thrown at the candidates during the Q&A round, because that has happened in the past, specifically in 2016. Alright, so those are what makes Samantha a strong contender for the MGI crown. So what are the biggest obstacles that she needs to get through to win the crown? Let's see them one by one. First, MGI is a Latina playground. While the Philippines, Indonesia, and Thailand have consistently been placing through the years, with Indonesia even winning back in 2016, it's really the Latina girls who actually get to bring home the crown year after year. I'm not necessarily complaining because, to be fair to the Latin countries, they really do send extremely strong girls to this pageant. It also helps that the MGI prototype appears to be a Trump-era Miss Universe glamazon type, and the Latin American region is a big factory of this type of beauty. Second, Indonesia and Thailand. The Philippines have been enjoying good competition with these countries through the years, but we think Indonesia and Thailand have had an early advantage this year as they have already crowned their representatives months in advance, meaning they've already trained hard and have ironed out the kinks in terms of styling, pasarela, and presentation, and just everything surrounding their preparation for this pageant really. Samantha's participation has just been announced in February, and although she may have already been training silently prior to this announcement, officially preparing for a pageant should ideally be done a year or at least many months in advance, and the Philippines didn't have that opportunity. Add to that Indonesia and Thailand's consistent placing in pageant fans' hot picks because of their early preparation. They also enjoy large fan bases who express their support non-stop on social media. Let's not forget that pageant judges or anyone who will be tasked to select MGI's winner do not live in a bubble. They are connected through social media and they know who the popular candidates are and for what reason. Lastly, MGI versus Filipino pageant fans. Bickering among pageant fans can turn really ugly, and this has become somewhat of an expected thing every year for any pageant. MGI in particular has been on the receiving end of Filipino pageant fans bashing due to the organization's publicity stunts and intentional baiting of Filipino engagement via controversial statements against Filipino queens, pageant systems, or pageant fans. This cycle leads to the souring of relations between MGI and Filipino pageant fans, and also between Thai and Filipino pageant fans collectively every time MGI holds their international finals. Does this affect a Filipino delegate's chances of winning? We do not know for sure, and we're glad Filipinas have been placing yearly, although the Eva Patalinhog scenario back in 2018 was a low light in MGI history. It has encouraged even more hate towards the organization even up to this day.
Hi to all the Filipinos! Mabuhay! Mabuhay, Filipinos! Congratulations tonight! Next year! You're gonna win! Thank you, Mr. Noah!
So what do we think about Samantha's chances of winning? Overall, we think Samantha is a strong delegate and has the potential to win the crown. If her team works non-stop and prepares her well, with a few tricks hidden up their sleeves, we're sure Samantha can wow pageant fans with an exceptional MGI performance worthy of the Golden Crown. So, do you agree with our observation? Will Samantha breeze through the competition, or will the perennial MGI obstacles prove to be too big for her? Let us know in the comment section. And for more relevant pageant content, be sure to subscribe to our channel. See you on our next video, only here on La Reina.